Hey guys, I'm going to do a garden update. This is June 26th. Yeah, June 26th. I've been kind of out of the loop here a little bit. I thought I had my camera stolen. Well, I'll tell you what happened. My transmission went on my pickup truck, and I made it to my dad's, and I took it out there, and I couldn't find my camera after that. I looked, and I thought somebody had stolen it, or I'd lost it or something like that. And today I was over there putting transmission back in my truck. Yes, I look like a coal miner right now on the face. And I found my camera. So I want to do this update. These are my potatoes. They're doing pretty good. Look, you can see I've been having some trouble with deer and bugs a little bit. But I've dug in them, and I've dug out a few pretty nice potatoes. Got some beets and some weeds coming up in this little ridge right here. It rained this morning, so I'm just going to walk a little ways out in here. And there's okra. First time I've ever grew okra, and it's coming up real good. That's my zucchini. Yeah, I think the first two is zucchini. I'll walk around to the other side and get that in a minute. Here is my late corn patch. This is peaches and cream. Yeah, it's a hybrid, but yeah, it's good. And no sprays, just horse manure fertilizer, and I will put a little ammonium nitrate on it to build them ears up. Here's my tomatoes coming along. I've got about half of them caged and half of them staked. I ran out of cages. They're doing pretty good. Considering all the wet and humid weather we've had, they're doing real good. I finally had these 4 here caged up. Last week I got in here and worked this garden up. It was in bad shape. I'd say we've had no less than 7 or 8 inches of rain this June. And I suckered them all to try to keep the blight from taking them and cleaned them up a little bit. It's a job trying to keep them from dying. These are, they're called a fall bean. I had the old-fashioned greasy beans planted here, and there's probably a few hills of them in this. I was trying to get my seed back, and my uncle, he lives in town, and he's, fought cancer a couple times, and he's fighting it again right now, and he said he'd like to have some fall beans. I don't really know the proper name for them. He calls them fall beans, and he bought them, and I told him I'd put them out and raise them for him and bring them to him. And these are my Kentucky White Half Runners. They're doing pretty good. You can see some of them turning a little yellow. That's from the wet weather, the rain. I need to get in there and take care of my runners. But it's too wet. I can't walk on it. I'll sink up to my knees. This is my early patch of sweet corn, and it's doing real well. I would really like to get in there and run strings and ropes and stuff around it, because we're supposed to get some storms coming tonight. This is up around my chest. That's how tall that is. I'm short, 5'9", 5'7", 5'8", somewhere around through there. These are my peppers. I've been getting a few peppers. I got the post row, but I just haven't got them tied up yet. And here's the greens and the lettuce and onions and stuff. I'm going to pull these onions up in a day or so and plow all this back up and replant and lettuce. And I may put some tomatoes out, so I'll have better looking tomatoes later in the fall. I'm walking right along this edge here. It's a little bit more firm than that out there. This lettuce has been getting eaten up every night by deer. Can't keep them out of there. My strawberries. This looks pitiful. I know I'll probably get some ribbon on that, but it looks pitiful. This garlic's still going. Candy onions still going good. My broccoli's are heading up. It's looking good. My head lettuce, like I said, it's been getting eaten every night. You can see that track right there. We'll have to lay their hides out. But these candy onions are doing real well. I need to weed them out a little bit, and there's a good one. And get in there and pull the dirt away from them. I was told to pull the dirt, keep the dirt pulled away from them. my carrots. I didn't know deers like carrots, but evidently they do. I don't know how they'll do. Here's some more of the candy onion. My cabbages are heading up, getting a little bug damage. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Had a neighbor stop by the other day and was going to buy some eggs off of me. That's another story. I'll get into that in another video. And he had a bag of diatomaceous earth and said he was using that for bug treatment. He kind of does the organic thing and recommended it to me, so I may get me a bag and try it. There's the corn again. Here's some more tomatoes I had out. I need to hoe this out. I didn't get that hoed the other day. I had to get to work. There's this far end of the fall beans. My cucumbers. I mean, I've had some trouble with deer this year. I'm not gonna lie about it. They've been hard to do anything with. My cucumbers, I ate them. I got some little baby squash out there. I see. See if I can zoom that in. Just can't get to it right now. But my garden's looking better than it did. Here is some cantaloupe. Got in here and hoed all this out and plowed it the other day. They're running and trying to set blooms on, or flowers, or whatever you call it where you're from. I'm gonna walk right across here because it's not been plowed as much. Here is my watermelon, Crimson Sweet. I kind of just scattered them out this year. Just trying to get a few. Over here is my pumpkin patch. I need to get in here and mow between these beds. I should have a bunch of pumpkins if I can keep the deer out. If there's some sitting on, then the next runner over, you can see where the deers have chewed them. Driving me crazy. I'll have to kill one and leave it hanging or something. I need to, got some posts drove. I need to get a few more posts. I'm gonna run fishing string. About 3 strands of it all around my garden. They can't see it, but they can feel it, and I was told that that would keep them out. That's pretty well my garden update. There's some berries.